Okay, guys. Hey, Dr. Kravchuk here, and we are getting ready to venture into our review for Test 8, which you will have on Monday. I hope you had a great field trip and had a good time. I missed you guys today, but I guess we're going to see you Monday, and let's go over these 20 questions that you're going to have on your test. Okay, the first one comes from Lesson 36. So I'll write that down for you. It comes from Lesson 36. And here's what we're doing. It says the bag contained only red marbles and blue marbles. If the ratio of red marbles, so I'm going to put an R here and a B for blue, red marbles to blue marbles was 5 to 3, what fraction of the marbles were blue? Okay, well, here's what we know. We know we had 8 total marbles, right? And if 3 of them were blue, then 3 out of the 8 were blue. So 3/8 of the marbles were blue. That's how we do that question. I hope that makes sense. Okay, number 2 is going to come from Lesson 28. Now, you guys know that I'm not going to do all the questions here for you. Part of this is for you to see how to do it, but then go ahead and try to work out the problems yourself. So I may do a couple from time to time, but it says James ran 4 laps on the track in 6 minutes and 20 seconds. 4 laps in 6 minutes. Oh man, my pen is dragging. In 20 seconds. How many seconds did it take James to run 4 laps? Well, I have to figure out how many seconds are in 6 minutes. I know that there's 60 seconds in 1 minute. So if I multiply that by 6 for 6 minutes, I'm going to get 360 seconds plus my 20 is going to give me 380 seconds to run that, right? It says, what was the average number of seconds it took James to run each lap? Well, if he did 380 seconds total and I have 4 laps, then I divide and get my answer. And that's how I would solve that problem. So I hope that makes sense. And we're going to go on to the next question. Next question comes from Lesson 46. And they want to know, Maria's car averages 24 miles per gallon. 24, my pen is not working here properly. 24 miles per gallon. At that rate, how far would it go on 18 gallons? Well, if she goes 24 miles per gallon, if she were to have 18 gallons, I have to multiply this. I'll get my answer, right? So hopefully you can see that's what we have to do. You can do that and everything will be fine. All right. Go to our next question here. I may end up pausing this and trying to fix this pen because it's just not working right. It's going to drive me crazy. All right. It says, this comes from Lesson 22. And it says, diagram this statement, then answer the questions that follow. 80% of 105 adults in the McCoy clan were 5 feet tall or taller. So we have 105 adults. Okay, and 80% were 5 feet tall. So 80% were 5 feet tall. So they're asking me, what I want to know here is, what is 80% of 105? Okay, 105 people, 80% were 5 feet or taller. Right, 5 feet or taller. So I want to ask myself the question, X for what? What is 80% of 105? Okay, so I have X. I can also write that as, I can also write 80% as 0.80, right, times 105. Oh, this pen, I'm going to have to fix this pen. That's going to drive me crazy. And then to do that, I'm going to take 105 times 0.80. That's 0, 0, 0, 0, 4, 4, 8, I have to go over 2 decimal places. That looks like 84. Okay, so 84 people are 5 foot or taller. And they're going to ask me how many of the adults were less than 5 feet tall. Well, I take the 105, of course, and I subtract from that 84 people who were taller. I'm going to wind up with 21. And then they ask me how many of the adults were taller, and obviously that's 84 people. So I hope that makes sense, guys. Look at lesson 22 if it doesn't, and hopefully you'll be okay with that, okay? I hope you're all right, and we'll go to the next. Hey, we're going to go to the next question, but I'm going to pause this and try to figure things out, and I'll be right back.